victory sun worked. What's up, everyone? This is Lord John Aminer. We're returning to the operations after this game was stuck for like almost 3 minutes, and my hopes were. But we got a new event with which this came up. We also going on, and we got some amazing things to share. So let's just jump right into this. Return to base and see what the heck is. Alright, we're lag free. Here we go. Here we go, guys. So there's a wheel checkpoint right now. I'm actually really urged about it. But I don't know about it. New event which is coming up. Unblock Strife. In which you can earn up to 60 crystals. But the crystals don't give any other bots for Decepti. And some 4-star, 3-star nice as well. So that's actually pretty awesome. Or 3-star nice as well. Alright, research claimed. We only have 4 hours left and I haven't actually started playing yet. I might just do that in a moment. Okay, this is really annoying. I'm just going to as well. So that's actually pretty awesome. Alright, research claimed. We only have 4 hours left and I haven't actually started playing yet. I might just do that in a moment. Okay, this is really annoying. I'm just going to delete the previous, what is a group movie, and I haven't actually started playing yet. I might just do that in a moment. Okay, this is really annoying. I'm just going to delete the previous, what is a group me videos, or what is it? Group me video. And that's actually. Okay, this is really annoying. I'm just going to delete the previous. This is really annoying. I'm just going to delete the previous. What is it? Group me videos, or what is it? Group me video. And that's actually really because it's taking up just a little bit of space, just enough to really because it's taking up just a little bit of space, just enough to take those couple of gigabytes, which are actually making a difference in this gameplay. So here we go, we got rid of those. We jump back to the Transformers Earth Wars, and all of a sudden we're lag free. So thank you, who am I? And let's switch back from Transformers Earth Wars to the group me chat, because who cares? So, the new event, Unbox Strife. Play up there, and here we go. Take a look at the second batch of G1 power cores and a preview of the new bots arriving in this saga, Tigerhawk and Waspinator. Unbox Strife. Gather your alliance members and take part in this weekend's event to win up to 3 million Energon, 36,000 Spark, and up to 60 Generation 1 crystals. Now, like I told you, this is an alliance event which has up to 60 prestiges, double experience. The rewards are actually pretty amazing. So the amount of points we get from the battle zones is also still pretty amazing, but the rewards are even better. So within these 60 prestiges, we'll be able to earn up to 60 of these crystals, but also we'll be able to earn a variation of Spark and Energon, and more Sparks and more Energon throughout this event. And then from these crystals, we'll be able to earn some of the Generation 1 golden chips, or silver chips, or bronze chips, which are going to be also varying with the new Autobots and Decepticons which are coming out with Generation 1 cores. And besides that, we also got 4-star, 3-star, and 2-star crystals to get us some more of those shards and some more of those crystals as well. So the bronze G1 chip, the silver G1 chip, and the golden G1 chip each contains a random power core for either tree for one of the bots below. And the new one are Ultra Magnus, RC, Hound, and Ratchet for the Autobots, and for the Decepticons they are Galvatron, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Reflector. So the G1 power cores. Let's have a look at these new G1 power cores, their powers, and how your bots will look like when equipping them. So I can really tell you guys about the G1 series myself. I've looked them probably when I was really young, when I was just, in diapers probably. But I do remember some parts of him. I can't quite recall how the bots were looking back then in combination and how they were looking in the game right now in Transformers Earth Wars. But, I do like the stylish update. I don't really mind the stylish updates. It highlights the bold lines around about the bots a little bit more usually, as of what I'm seeing. And it actually makes them look pretty good. And also the abilities of the G1 power cores are also actually pretty good. So that's also a win-win. So let's take a look at these new G1 power cores, their powers, and how your bots will look like when you equip them. I believe I already read that. So first we got Ultra Magnus and Galvatron side by side. They look actually pretty awesome, especially Galvatron in the second picture. And also with this G1 power core, damage from their special ability is increased as well. So just imagine having a 4-star Galvatron, which has been really burning me, some of my Autobots when he's in an Autobot outpost in defense. And just imagine equipping just G1 power core to him, and it will even result into more damage. While he already does up to 2 or 3k damage, varying for what level he is, so that's actually pretty awesome. Then second, we get RC. So RC will receive bonus health while attacking. Every 15 seconds you do a retreating backflip and restore 7% health. Now I have a 3-star RC. I believe she was actually my first 3-star Autobot which I got. And I actually overleveled her decoy ability a little bit just because, she was one of the first and I didn't know what to spend my sparks on. But just looking at that special ability of the G1 power core would actually make it seem pretty useful to me to equip it to this 3-star RC and get a little bit more of a bonus out of her. Retreating backflip and restore some. I wonder if this also works for her duplicate or clone that she deploys. That would actually be really amazing if that would happen. Okay, next we got Thundercracker. So I don't know this guy at all. I'm sorry, man. I don't know the Decepticons for that much, but I don't know this guy at all. But he does look pretty awesome, and his ability is also pretty nice. So for the G1 power core, he gets a boost of damage in his regular attacks, and every 20 seconds your attacks stun your target for 5 seconds. Which is also pretty good, because if he's the last bot alive and there are only 1 defense left, it only takes 15 seconds for him to defense or destroy to stun it again. Because he's stunned for 5 seconds already after that. So that's actually pretty good ability as well. And this is the one I'm also really looking for. Now I don't have a 4-star Hound, I only have a 3-star Hound. He was also one of the first, he was the first gunner which I got. And I really love this guy, I really like his ability as well. He isn't all the way up there in the top tier like something like Star Saber or something, but nonetheless I really like this guy, and I'm definitely going to equip. I really hope especially that I get a golden golden Hound power core, because I would really love that. So it increases the ability damage, and every 15 seconds make a decoy that has 30% of your health. Now this guy's a gunner, man. He's in the back line, and every 50 seconds he will deploy a decoy which has 30% of his health. I believe of his current health, not his max health. That's something which to take note of. I think it's of his current health, to be honest. But just to manage that, he's just somewhere far away getting attacked by a missile launcher. You have this power core equipped to him. That wouldn't work because the missile launcher wouldn't switch targets. We'll see how this turns out. Actually really looking forward to this guy. After that we got Skywarp. Now he's on the upgrades, but over here you can see him. He looks actually pretty awesome, pretty badass. I like his purple colors and his headlights where his rests are. He looks like some kind of monster truck robot. I don't know, man. So his G1 core gives him a protection from laser turrets and beam lasers, and every 15 seconds when you hit, you teleport away and restore 7% health. So that's actually also pretty handy. And after that, last of them, we get Ratchet and Reflector. Now, Ratchet looks actually pretty awesome. I have him 3-star, luckily. I got him recently, so that's actually pretty awesome. But both of them, Ratchet and Reflector, increase power of your healing beam, which is really nice, and give you a 25% movement speed bonus, which is also pretty nice, I guess. And the G1 Pole and Golden Power Cores have a chance to drop from duplicates of these spots above. Now besides that, like I already hinted a little bit, we got 2 new bots coming, Tigerhawk and Wespinator, at the end of the saga though. And these 2 bots will join the Transformers Earth Wars. See an exclusive preview below of them. So first we got Tigerhawk from the other bots. Our version of Tigerhawk combines the purple wings seen in the Beast Wars animation incarnation with orange accents to give his color scheme more pop. It's a new take on his flying cat shaman that we think will make him stand out in the Earth Wars. Notice the Maximal symbol on his chest. Now I do have to apologize a little bit about the quality, because I'm actually going to have to zoom in on this picture for you guys to see. And it doesn't resolute, or it doesn't update the resolution in the email or in the pictures from the emails. That's actually, it is what it is. But I think you guys will can see how pretty fairly how it all looks. And to be honest, this guy looks actually pretty awesome. He can transform inside a bird with horns. But still, he looks actually pretty awesome. Here again, I like his purple colors and also the orange quarters as well. It makes him stand out pretty good. And after that we got Wespinator. The Earth Wars version of Wespinator stays fairly true to his Beast Wars self. Arms, legs and all. We were initially afraid of his appendages getting caught on each other in his animations, but it all worked out well in the end. Which is a pretty rare thing for Wespinator. Now I can't judge for this guy, but I do imagine looking how he utilizes like his 6 or 8 feet. 6 feet I believe it are. That each of them have to transform individually and back to his old position together with the wings as well would actually make a pretty hard animation to create. But like I said, it all turned out in the end as well, and I'm actually looking forward to getting Wespinator or seeing a preview of his transformation in game as well. So that's pretty much it. About the abilities, they're unknown to me right now. They're not included in this email or in this grouping chat, so I can't really judge for that. We are going to be looking forward to that in the next announcements, hopefully next week. I don't know quite when the sagas or the events in Transformers Earth Wars end, but that's okay. We just have to be patient a little bit. So we're back at base. We got the alliance war going. We've got some 36 minutes left. And we're going to lose it. I haven't even looked at it. We've 125 points versus 2,535 points from Union Prime BR. I don't know, man. Let's look at the defenses. Am I included in the defenses? No, I'm not included in the defense. So there's no shame on my base, luckily enough. Now, Groove Claw did manage to get 80 points. And wow. Yeah, all of them, quite a lot of them, no. So that's actually pretty fucked. Nobody played the war, mostly. Including me, of course. I'm sorry about it as well. Sorry, guys. But I'm going to make up for it as best as I can. Now, Groove Claw did manage to get up to 80 points, which means he did destroy the first base and the second base, and took 2 times to destroy the third base. See if we can at least get as many points as him. But, you know, getting up to 2,500 points is pretty much a lost cause. Alright. So this guy's base looks actually pretty awesome. Yeah, it's quarter 15 of it. 14. This desire outpost loads when it's fully upgraded. That's actually pretty cool. But I can take this guy with my A squad, no problem. And also skydive and air raid. I can either choose to hack these Tesla towers both over here, or destroy them with an air raid bomb, or probably either the laser turret because it does AoE damage just to the target as well. How much does a shock tower? 3,500 health. Now I don't know if my skydive, 3-star skydive, can take down the Tesla tower with 3,500 health. These cannons have 3,000 health. And these 2,100. I also have Sunstreaker. So I could use skydive on the laser turret over here, together with air raid, blowing them up and AoE damaging over the Tesla tower to the left over here, and also the laser towers next to him. Then I can use air raid to put a bomb on this guy, and then use Sunstreaker to do AoE damage in this AoE or this area. No, this mortar helped, so I will probably destroy it with an air raid together, or cannon, because it has more health, and a mortar, and then put a second streaker over here in the middle, clearing out the entire first section of its base, and then we go to the left and to the right some beam cannons, which are actually pretty annoying. But if I instead just deploy on one side, like the left side, I will only have to deal with one of them. I would just pretty much destroy space. But that would take my A squad, so that's fairly, yeah, that's fairly a big problem. But we'll see. We'll see, my friends. We'll see. At least we get 10 points. So we did participate in the event and at least got some points. So you can put the blame on them. And I didn't participate in the event because my base is freaking off. So that's the second point. But we'll see. KLLU from Union Prime Royale or PR. Let's see what you got, mate. But I think I already won. I'm going to deploy Skydive and air raid a little bit. Now, reap the whirlwind. Friends. Okay. And I want to. And if the lag subsides, we deploy the rest of our Autobots over here. Okay, so that guy's down. Wow. Really? Fuck you, air raid. Fuck. Okay, doesn't matter. We got a second later. We'll make up for the loss. Let's get this a second. Because the gunning flag has already destroyed my gun. I really shouldn't have this new mobile phone, man. This Huawei PA, this is only 2 years old, man. But it can't handle this Transformers Autobot Overworld games with Google Play, with this recording in the back. That's actually pretty shameful, man. I gotta be honest. But it is what it is. We have 7 points to deploy air raid bomb and 7 points. Oh, Perceptor is going down. Okay, so what do we do? I think we wait for Sunstreaker. This air raid bomb and this lag already fucked up this entire attack, man. Fuck that, man. Rest of pepperonis.
We must not give up.
So we can only earn up to 10 points right now. I'll try again in the next attack, but not for this video. And it is what it is, you know. The stupid lag really fucked up this. Missed the laser turret and instead got the energy storage. And it entirely fucked up the attack. But it is what it is. We can't get past the alliance, right? Overwhelming 2500 against 100 points. We are gonna lose either way anyways. But for the next couple of attacks, we're gonna play some normal battles. I want to farm some energy on, hopefully put another bot into research center, which would be great. And maybe I should finally spend this alloy, which I already have right now, to upgrade this wall to the right. Here we go. So that's all done and set. I'm gonna play a couple of games with the remaining squads that we have, including 4-star Strife. Strife? Was it called Strife? I think it was called Strife. And also, we're pretty close to reaching 7500 power with our main squad and also with my second squad. So that's actually also pretty awesome. Almost going to be able to step it up a notch, get some more resource rewards from the attacks and also some more battle zone points from the events, which and we'll see. Hopefully not get another 4-star duplicate anytime soon as well. And I'm gonna see how it turns out. So right 03. and his base is pretty straightforward. Because we're going to deploy everything to the right, including my 3-star hound, which I really love. And you'll see why in a moment. I'm just going to use his ability, and ability again, then use his ability again, and then all the defenses are short, which is really efficient. It looks pretty awesome. And it also steals their resources. When you increase them out. And then we get Skyburst. Skyburst. Rex, we're going to deploy a smoke bomb, and the Vampire Magna from the two beam cannons, which are currently destroying his health. And we got G1 Blaster, Golden Power Core. We're going to deploy some minions. 4 of them, which are going to stun the enemy for 5 seconds if either one of them is destroyed, like so, and like so, and like so, and it's actually really awesome. Now, we're going to use Mirage to deploy, with these towers right now, the beam cannons, because these things are pretty annoying. I'm going to send in Ironheart to destroy one of them. And we still have 3 gunners available. I don't think Rex is going to make it. Ironheart is going to make it, but we already won the game. So yeah, B team is actually pretty awesome. The only weak player I would imagine over here is so if my hotspot, if I would level him a little bit more, get the 4-star hotspot, which I got a duplicate of, over level 40, I'm probably gonna put him in B squad, raising the overall power level to 7500. Or at least make the thing, make this team more sustainable to all the defenses, which he's going to soak up and reflect it back to the enemy, which is going to be also in my favor for the Blaster and the Hound, which are in the team. So I might do that in the future pretty soon, but first we got to level the hotspot to plus level 40. I don't think he can remember anymore. But if he did, then we're also pretty close to getting that. From Friday, a box drive is going to get us there. And he wasn't got Strife or Strife anymore, he's got 2. That's the kind of stuff. So we're going to play some attack with my C squad, hopefully get a lot of resources. Come on, Optimus, give me some. Okay, we got 200,000 alloy, it's something. It's better than 70,000, right? But hopefully get that 4-star hotspot up to level 40 in this event. That would actually be pretty awesome. So we got Merabot 97. I'm sorry, man. I can't write my read Skrillex. Skrillex? I don't know. Here we go. We got Swoop, we got Ultra Magnus, we got Drifter, we got Jump Screen. We're getting tremendous combination, and we also have tracks in this team as well. So we're gonna cover up our tracks with the smoke screen. For Swoop to destroy all of his defense. And we're gonna destroy all of his defenses. And we're gonna use Jump Screen to tank all of his defenses. And what else will we do? Send in Drift into the back end of the base. Destroying the rest of it in the front. Together with Jump Screen. Which is actually pretty healthy. Yeah. Alright, so Drift is actually taking a beating from Megatron. Let's use his ability to heal him up a little bit. Like so. Send him to the missile launcher to the back. Send in Snarl to destroy more. And that's pretty much it. Most of his defenses are down. It's all about outposts are triggered. 7 of my bots are alive. We got this enough. Victory. So that's the third, yeah, I guess it's the third one. I guess it's the second attack as well. So, Ultra Magnus Swoop, I really like Swoop, man. Getting Swoop past that level 40 barrier has really transcended his damage above the beyond, man. And I'm really looking forward to get this guy above level 50 as well. This laser does like 350 damage each, or maybe even 500 damage times 21. It would just totally shred. So Swoop is really awesome. I'm really glad I got that guy.
Horse, roll
And we got
out.
our D squad. I don't know. Was this my hotspot squad? I believe it was. Yes, here we go, hotspot. 755 power. Let's play some. Alright. Mr. Hunter Boys from Hunter 505. Carrying only minimal resources. But it is all, yeah, it's all good. So also we got RC in this team, and I really want the G1 Golden Power Core for RC as well. I'll be honest, it will make her pretty useful all of a sudden. Place a decoy that disables defenses and soaks up to 1100 damage. One decoy can be deployed at a time. Okay. So it doesn't say in the Golden Power Core if it also applies for the decoy. I wouldn't imagine it doing so, but it would be really awesome if it did. So, okay. We got hotspot in place. I'm gonna power glide over these guys because they're all straight line. I'm gonna use. I really have to kind of use all of the other boat wings and also the Decepticons. Use all of the other boat wings and also the Decepticons. Oh, see my tongue. Okay, so we're sending hotspot to the left side, taking the damage and taking all of at least some of the attention to him, not all of it. We're gonna use Storm Clash again to destroy this cannon over here. We're gonna use RC to disable the mortar over there, and we're gonna skip ahead and finish this game like nobody could say. So let's just prime victory once again, and also a little bit more left. But it is what it is. I hope. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Level 35. Okay, so he's actually pretty close to getting to level 40. I will try my best to get this guy to level 40. Maybe attack a little bit of a lower base, but we only have double experience, so I'll try my best to get this guy into research for level 40. Put the B squad and start attacking zone 12 for the first time. So this is actually took me quite a lot of time to get from 3600 to 4500 or 4800, and from that to 5500. It took me quite some time. What is the progression in the parts before that? From like the 200, 300 points. Yeah, because since a pretty early level, I already got into Talisman Saber Squad with this alliance because one of my colleagues, and that actually helped me boost and get a lot of these 4-star bots, which really started me off really well in the beginning, especially the slot. This is the most awesome bot which I have right now. The power levels in the beginning pretty hard, but now as I'm reaching the last few stages, it's actually taking a really long time to progress. Oh what? They updated the bundle already? Your G1 bundle. Ultra Magnus, Ratchet, RC. I don't know, man. I would rather have Wheeljack. I would probably rather have Wheeljack, but Wheeljack for the same money. Or I'd rather wait for a better G1 bundle or a better mixed bundle in general. It's difficult, man. I don't know. I really want the 4 stars of them, but 1.8%, 1.9% chance is actually a little bit too low for me, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I gotta go. Someone's at the door right now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The event which is coming up at Strife is going to be pretty awesome. Don't miss it out. There's a lot of crystals if you guys can. And also a lot of sparks and a lot of energy on with it as well. So do your best, try your best for yourself and for your alliance. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. And, peace out.